This is the 2025 Nissan Rogue. This is now technically kind of mine. For those who don't know, on Tyson, we do a test car system where I only test the car for a week and then I really don't use it again unless I do it again on a different trip. So this I actually got to keep and use as not a test car. But why a Nissan Rogue? Good question. It's a very normal car, but it's still a fun car. And it's hard to explain what I mean by that, but it'll make sense. It won't. It really won't. So yeah, let's go for a drive and let's talk about this car. So I'm not even going to get into the horsepower details, the very low horsepower details, but this car is a car that gets a lot of people from point A to point B. That's what a lot of people want a car to do. And it really kind of shows that it's built for convenience and it's built for the regular person. Definitely not somebody who's super engaged in cars. You can definitely hear that 4-cylinder sound. It sounds a lot like a Subaru engine to me, a Subaru Boxer engine, especially those of which that are in the Ascent. You can hear that there. But yeah, it's a normal car. One of the other things is that while I do test normal cars on this channel, and I have quite a bit, I really want to consistently experience one. So, somebody whose day-to-day life, every morning, someone gets in a Nissan Rogue that's just like this, and they go to work, whatever work that is, and when I test these cars for a week, I don't get the full opportunity to see what that's like to really drive in this normal car. Like, maybe the next week it's a Porsche Taycan, Taycan, but yeah, it's ultimately it changes, and I wanted something consistent that I could really kind of understand the car with. And so for a little bit, real quick here, we're going to do some spirited driving. And we will see what that's like. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is really weird. It takes corners well if you control it right. So let's go through this corner here. And if I let off the accelerator, give it a little gas back on, it'll really get a chance to re-grip that surface. It's weird because I'm still enjoying it despite how slow this car is and how it's a CVT. As you can hear, it sounds pretty weird, that CVT transmission. Subaru still uses, or actually they don't in their new ones, but they still use simulated gear shifts in their older cars. So it is kind of weird to like hear the Subaru Ascent with its simulated CVT gear shifts and then see what an actual CVT is like. I think in the past, I think when they did that refresh on the Ascent, they changed it, kind of the programming and what the CVT actually does with that transmission there. But yeah, it's a very normal car. We'll do a quick 0 to 60 getting on the highway here, but a couple other things I want to note with this real quick as I turn on my horribly compact and half useless UI. This has an actual infotainment, functioning infotainment. You can put audio on here. I have tried that, but I was unsuccessful. That works, but yeah. We got a map here. Yeah. And we got this. A parking brake. We've also got a stop-start button there. Trip reset. Or, that we can change our different things. And we also get fuel economy there. It's a very live fuel economy, but yes. Hazards. Everything is very functional and very active, which I like. And I think this is a really good BeamNG mod to test what I'm looking for within a really realistic kind of lots of things that really show what this car is actually like to live with in real life. It does the job. It really does. And that was at a little bit of an incline, so it's hard to tell, but you know, there's lots of things you can do with this. Even if you're just, it's like an A to B car. You can really road trip this car quite easily. And I'd see this as a pretty good road trip car. Very nice to center in the lane there. Not much play in the steering. It's very kind of, it gives you a good amount of feedback and it really kind of helps you read the lane. So it's a good car for that. It'll transport people. May not have the best room back there, but it's not going to be as bad as some really compact sedans, or worse than that, a two-door coupe that has little to no backseat space. So it does the job. It does what you need to do. It's a four-door car that really just does what you need it to do. So yeah, we'll do a POV no talking drive, and then maybe a couple other videos with this car as I test it some more and use it more frequently and really get to know this car for the reason that I'm wanting to get it for and do these things with it. But yeah, it's a car. It's a very A to B car. So yep. That CVT is really weird. Sometimes it just kind of creeps me out in a way. It's kind of weird. As we finish off here, I'll give you a little bit of no talking POV and enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you have a great day and take care.